Hello everyone, Danielle Hashi here, and oh my goodness, it is only the first week, which is not even over yet, of 2021, and we have all of this going on. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Really, really intense, really crazy. I guess I'm just going to talk about how I feel a little bit and then how it affected the market. So yesterday in the trading world was a really interesting day before this major thing happened, okay? Okay, I just have to take a moment to laugh because I really do believe, especially in times like this, laughter is a good medicine. So, anyway, I'm looking at this picture with you, and this picture to me looks like, someone that just like left a music festival, like one of the nitty gritty ones that I used to do in Ireland, or Coachella. Actually, no, my Irish ones. I don't think anyone would be wearing this at Coachella. But, dude, seriously? Put a shirt on. It's January. It's winter. Nobody even wants to see that anyway. I digress. We're talking about Georgia, and basically the Democrats look like they had the advantage. So since Monday, the cannabis stocks were rallying and tech was rallying as well, given that they thought that the shift would in the Democrats' favor would be a boost to these two sectors of the market. So that happened. And then, toward the end of the day, when I was asleep, fast asleep, in my bed in Dongtan, the market and SPY started selling off. Now, why did that happen? Because of what was going on. And how do I feel about what was going on? Well, first of all, let me just say that there was amazing bullish trading opportunities in the beginning of the day, and then the end of the day was really juicy and meaty for bears. Anyway, putting the stock market aside, okay, this kind of thing should not be happening in America. Like, I get it. People are upset about what's going on, but they're just blindly following Trump and whatever Trump says. And Trump, 100%, in my opinion, instigated this to happen. Now, there were four people that died. Only one was, like, named strictly because of what happened and the coup that happened in the White House, but still in the vicinity there were three other people that died, and all these things going on. And not only that, but the police were basically in on it from what I can see, because they allowed people to go in. They moved the barricade. There's footage of that. I am all for like evidence in a fair like election and democracy, but so far from what I have seen, there is no evidence that it was corrupt or that the ballots were, basically all the things that Trump is trying to say have happened have not been substantiated with evidence. So as soon as the evidence is there, fair enough, let's ask questions. But now everyone, even these senators that are Republican, are basically like, okay, yeah, we're gonna like slowly low key bow out. And that's happening. And even Mitt Romney is saying, like, this is Trump's fault. Biden has said Trump needs to put a stop to this. Even Mitch McConnell is saying this is not how a democracy is supposed to function when there's an election. And basically saying that if we make it okay to just like overturn the government by like doing something like this because we don't like the results of an election, that undermines the whole process and the whole purpose of the election. So that's a really controversial issue, and that's something that is being brought to the front. So if this is acceptable, do we have a democracy? If it's okay for this thing to happen, what does it look like? And a lot of people in other countries that are developing are saying this is what happens in our country. This is not what we'd expect to see in America. So honestly, yeah, and I don't think that people dying inside the White House, or she didn't die inside the White House, I stand corrected, being shot inside the White House and then later dying, like that's just scary. That, and it's not necessary. And so I think that we really need to open our eyes and look at what's going on. Um, but I also, in my opinion, I think it's just unacceptable. Like, this is an election, and look at what has happened in all the election years before. Nobody is doing something like this. This is very dangerous and it's very divisive. And I also believe that it's just bringing everyone further apart. And I think that, yeah, we really need to look at what's going on and question, okay, like, what does this mean for our country? Our country should not be having something like this happening right before inauguration. It's just not what America's about and not what it should look like, in my opinion. And please feel free to tear this apart. You can roast me, you can tell me all your political views, you can present me with evidence of how the election was rigged, whatever you want. I'm open, I'm here to listen, but I really think that this is dangerous to a democracy like America, and I certainly don't think that this is how it should look like at all. Here, this is not this is not what America is about, and this is not what makes America great. Like, if you're looking at this, this is not a great America. This is not unification and people standing up for what, no, none of that. So I'm really just like, I'm shook up, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is going to happen moving forward if people cannot accept an election, and if an election is corrupt, we need evidence to prove that. And if you can't accept that there is no evidence that exists to prove this point, then that makes you delusional. And I get it. I totally get it, because I mean, Trump and I, we share a zodiac sign, and my mind and my reality is over here sometimes. But I'm also not the president of the United States, and I don't aspire to be that. So please don't vote for me. Do not. And I get it. Like, I've died on a lot of hills and sunk with a lot of ships just because I hate being wrong and I hate admitting defeat. And I do get smacked with the humility stick in life from time to time. So I can understand that struggle. But again, I am not the president of the United States. I'm just a person trying to live my life within myself. And most of the things I do in my day-to-day life are not super adversely affecting other people or dividing a country. So it's a little different. I think I would do a lot of self-improvement if I ever decided to go that route, which I'm not. I told you, don't vote for me. So anyway, but please feel free to sound off and tell me what you think, or tell me that I should have never made this video and I should have not been political at all and just stuck to the stock market and Korea videos and random food stuff. So yeah. Anyway, this is me signing off, and I please stay safe, and I hope that 2021 gets better real soon, because I want to rewind right now.